I hope he does.
Oh, you have a new location, by the way. It's that bitch's house.
Oh.
Victim's loft.
Can we go through her panties?
No, I tried that. It didn't work.
Did you really?
No. You do go through a room and you're like,
Yes, we did. Slabo did.
You say we like it was a conglomerate effort.
All three of you guys at the same time.
We had to decide.
Are those... I can't tell... Like, are those real-time shots, or... Oh, shit. You gotta... Yo, shoot him.
Las Vegas crime lab.
Fucking
Drop the weapon
pull the trigger.
now.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that happened. And now you're back at the room.
Yeah, now you're in her house. This guy...
No, you're not. You're back in the interrogation room.
Why was some
now.
random dude just in there with an axe?
Why don't you interrogate him?
Is it frozen? Okay, there it goes.
Thank God.
You mind telling us why you were in Portia Weissman's apartment, Mr. Reed?
With
It's
an
my
axe?
girlfriend's apartment. Well, ex-girlfriend.
Wow, talk about beating your
Yes.
girlfriend. Use a fucking axe.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ!
I have a key.
Come on.
It's the only way to do it.
Bashed open and you were standing there with a sledgehammer.
You know, it was an axe!
Busted in when I got there. So I grabbed the tool just in case the guy who broke in was still hanging around. Just call Portia. She's angry with me, but she'll back me up.
This dude seems like the biggest douchebag in the world. No wonder.
Oh man, Fred.
Fred's just waiting
Oh
for it.
man, Fred.
Fred's just waiting for this one part of this.
What about
Keep
it?
going.
This
Keep
is
going.
fantastic.
Is it this
He
one?
has like this really passionate speech. Just keep going.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Keep it next.
And he also says some of the greatest things in the world.
Is she okay?
This voice actor took this role so fucking serious.
He really did.
You mean it can't be.
Mr. Reed, we're
That's
sorry
not yet.
for
You
your
accuse him
loss.
of something.
A fire.
He just says it.
So were you tying up loose ends after you torched the spa?
What? That's crazy. The only loose ends I was tying up were my toothbrush and an extra pair of underwear. And now you tell me she's gone and you're acting like I had something to do with it?
Mr. Reed,
Fucking
Brian,
fantastic.
we have no evidence
Shut
implicating
the fuck
you.
up, that's horrible.
And we
No,
know it must be a
wait
shock
for
to
it.
hear about Portia. We need your help to figure out what happened to her.
You have me all hyped up. That's an axe.
It's a
Hammer.
It's
That's
a hammer
an
axe.
Yeah, it's a hammer axe.
It's a hammer axe. One's a hammer, one is an axe.
So it's an axe.
Pretty much.
You can use the backside of any axe as a hammer.
Kind
Not
of.
As long
if
as
it's double-edged.
As long as it's not a battle axe, yeah.
What was it called? Like a delta tool or something?
Yeah, it's a delta tool.
That's. I think so. I think we're about to get into that.
I
I
call it
hope
an
you can
axe.
understand why
He had the
we wanna
axe
know
side
the
facing
reason you
first.
were standing there with that thing.
Facing front.
Sure, yeah, I can see how it looks. But really, it's just like I told you. I stopped by to pick up my stuff.
His shifty face doesn't
including
help
the
his
hammer,
story.
And the door was broken open.
Like he's got that like
I
smug
grabbed
smirk.
the tool for protection on the way inside. It was just inside the door. I wasn't there for more than a minute before you two showed up.
Oh, man.
Now you're getting deep.
Which one is it?
Go to who broke up with the victim.
Yeah, just start
You
at the
mentioned
first one.
that
Keep
as
going.
of yesterday, you and Portia were no longer together. Was this a mutual decision, or did Portia break up with you?
No, I broke it off with her. Her drug problem was getting in the way. Weed. She knew I couldn't. She knew I had a problem with it, but she kept getting into my face. Maybe she'd still be alive. Oh God.
Did you hit her?
Hit her? No, absolutely not. I would never hurt her.
Evidence. Go to the evidence. Show her the beat marks.
He has asbestos in his face.
This asbestos, you beat her.
You beat her with this
Beat her with
asbestos.
asbestos. Gave her cancer, which is why she smokes weed.
The stick cast of a hole. You beat your wife.
Come on, Brian, I get it. She got a little out of line, right? So you had to shake a little sense into her.
It wasn't like that. She just, liked it a little rough sometimes. It's not really my kind of thing, but she made it worth my while.
I'm sure she did.
Cancer patients are sometimes prescribed medicinal marijuana to help
I'm glad that
with
he's
side
lying, but
effects
they
of
show what
treatment.
happened anyways.
Cancer? Well, that may have started a habit.
not even like you have to
but
figure it
cancer's
out.
been in remission for years.
Can everyone know something? He's not lying. He literally beat her.
Yeah.
But when she was doing her weed, that was just the last straw for him, and he had to break up with her.
You're ruining it. Come on, keep going.
Keep
The
going.
autopsy found mesothelioma in the lining
Just
of her
saying.
heart. She didn't have long.
But she never told. I didn't know. She never told me.
Where are you last
Anyone
night?
verify your location between the hours of 3 and 4 a.m.?
I don't think so, no. I was at home hanging out with my buddy Jack for most of the night. But by then, Jack was gone, and I was pretty much passed out on my couch.
Can your buddy Jack confirm your story?
Well, I try not to ask the bottle too many questions. People look at me funny.
Oh!
Such a good line.
That was pretty slick.
The guy who wrote that line did not write the rest of this game.
They actually had to hire a guy specifically to write that line, and he was paid more than the entire.
He started
writing
writing jokes and stuff, and then he wanted more money, and they were like, "No, you're fired. We're gonna get shittier writers."
Yeah.
We might have some more questions for you soon. Would you mind waiting?
I might as well. You probably won't get much out of me once I have a chance to start drinking.
Jim, could you do a background check on Brian Reed?
I called it in on the way over. I'll let you know what turns up.
Let's head back to Portia Weissman's apartment. Maybe there's some evidence there that can link the break-in to the fire.
Oh, what if there's not? What if we just find her underwear?
That would be.
That's also a
that would be
success.
worth going there.
Success.
That's...
I don't see that as success. Finding underwear in CSI Fatal Conspiracy, the video game, sounds kind of depressing.
Footprint. Get it?
Dirty ass footprint.
Lightly. Fuck. Damn.
Use the fluids.
This is cast.
Use the fluids.
It's not fluid.
It's fluids.
It's not
It's
fluid.
mud. Use the fluids.
It's
Yeah, but you can cast mud.
it's either casting or collection.
Yeah, might be.
But you gotta wash the.
No,
You gotta
just
wash
get
it
you-
off.
Photo. I like how it's not even completely in the camera.
No, it's not
Yeah,
centered
you
at
can't
all.
move it,
We
so
need
you
to
don't
find
even
a
get the
shoe
bottom
that
of it.
matches this impression. It's made out of some kind of dirt.
We should
We
get
should
a
get a
sample.
sample.
Which is what I wanted to do, stupid bitch. Let me fucking do what I do.
Tap it. There you go. Tap.
We can link the shoe impression to someone. Then this dirt might tell us where he's been.
Swag.
Back into the house.
It's
door.
terrifying.
That creeped the shit out of me.
She's behind you,
already
and
in
you know
there.
when she's
I thought she
inside.
was like behind me the whole time.
Nope.
Because
Remember the,
she's talking to me, but she's not even in the. She's in the house.
And it's like you go forward.
She can't even see the shoe prints, and she's like, "Oh, you should do this and that to the shoe print." And I'm like, "Bitch, you can't even see what I'm doing."
It's like, oh,
And you like creep into the house in the most creepiest way possible.
like
like to the
peeking
side.
around
You're
the door.
definitely crouched down because your head should not be where the
You're
door
just gonna,
handle
like,
is.
You have
Get
to look at
around.
the door handle.
Yeah.
Look at the door handle.
Yeah, zoom.
Yeah, for fingerprints.
Bring it back
Closer
from the
thing.
dead.
Look
Look
at
at
the
the door.
fingerprints and like the molding thing.
That thing where she just appeared, they reminded me of the Watson from Sherlock Holmes Defiance, where they didn't put any walking animations in for him, and there were set
Some are
locations where he would
circular.
spawn at.
Just like the holes in the drywall at the
So when you
top.
would move from one location to the other, he would instantly appear in that location.
No, can't fingerprint it? Fuck you guys.
No.
Isn't that what a normal person would?
Yeah.
Well, fuck you guys, CSI. You guys only like certain evidence that works for you.
This
Only
was
accept certain evidence.
this was such a fantastic game.
It was a fucking one of the best sequels ever made.
What?
Yeah.
Katamari?
We love Ken.
We kind of love Katamari.
This isn't just a hammer.
I got War of the Monsters
It
too,
looks
Fred.
like something off
Oh
the
shit!
fire
I see it.
truck.
This shit.
I ran a background on Brian Reed. Turns out that up until last week,
Come to find out, he's a whore.
battalion chief told me
The brass.
Oh, what is that? Is that,
War of the Monsters.
also
War of the
on
Monsters was
probation.
so good.
Yeah.
Well, when Reed failed a random drug
I didn't
test,
realize they made a beautiful joke for PS2.
they fired him.
This reminds me
Yeah,
Yeah,
they,
they
they
did.
made it like
of
several
the
years
notorious
later after
serial
the game came
arsonist
out.
John Leonard Orr.
I thought it
Was
was
both
just
a
GameCube
fire captain
exclusive.
and an arson
It was, and
investigator.
they ported it over to PS2.
The Saboteur.
No.
God, that game.
The only
was
reason I
not
got that
good.
game.
I borrowed it from Matt for like a day and like brought it back like the next day.
You're like,
Immediately.
I was that done with it.
Some of the parts were interesting, and then everything else was just dumb. It was super dumb. Oh, the brain
Wow,
flakes.
this camera angle. Why?
Oh, the oven.
The oven.
I know, but it's like zoom in on this, something I can't even see.
Go to the right.
What's on that?
There's nothing on the counter. It's in the oven, dude.
Don't even worry about it.
What's in the
It's
oven?
Storing something
That's not the
in
oven, that's the broiler.
Broiler oven.
Guess it's a
Lied
little
to me.
late to warn Portia about the fire hazard.
I use my broiler all the time.
Oh,
I've
I
never
can't
used-
warn Portia about the fire hazard. Ha 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 ha! I made a joke because the person's dead.
It looks like a record of the spa's finances.
Yep.
Is that it?
That's it.
For that part, yeah. Did you mold the thing?
What thing?
The tool that was on the ground? That's now not on the ground? Or did you, oh, you just took the tool?
No, yeah, because that's what you do is you just straight pick it up.
Okay.
Pears? Oh,
No, those are beads. Those are,
beads?
to her
Oh.
hanging beads.
Oh, those are slippers. I thought those were
Sponge
pears. Dude, those look like pears,
Those
don't
do
they?
look like pears
Those look
from
like
that
pears.
They half-eaten pear. Check the beads. Anal beads.
Why would you zoom in on something that is that badly modeled in
Portia was
texture?
alone.
Because you gotta get the hair.
Why?
You gotta get
It's
the
so
hair.
ugly, and you just zoom right up into it until it's like one
You
pixel.
gotta get the hair.
I'm so speed
Is
running
that it
Octodad.
for this?
What?
You really want to speed run
I
Octodad?
really would have fucking speed run
God,
Octodad.
fine.
Now
Is that all that there is in
I
here?
think that's
Can we like mold her slippers? Because fuck it,
footprints.
no, you gotta keep going.
You already have her feet.
you can't.
You,
have her
you don't
feet.
need to mold the
You need to
slippers.
Slippers.
No, you
Back
need to go
one
in the
more.
back. Because wasn't there something like near the
Yeah,
fan?
there's
Yeah,
some
back
there's
one
shit
more.
everywhere.
Circle.
What in here?
No, to
No,
like
up there.
Behind the beads. Beyond the pines.
There you go.
You have to
That
go
is horribly designed. You have to back out to the front door to get to the bedroom?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
That is Telltale.
Oh yeah.
I think Telltale smoked too much weed when they were making this game.
Yo,
No, they're telling you not to smoke weed.
don't smoke it. You
Yeah, this is exactly why. You'll make games like this that just make no sense.
The case is open.
You know, some of the most
hard drive is
fantastic
missing.
games have
Hard
come from
drive's
smoking
missing.
weed.
There's no
Katamari.
hard drive in
Katamari.
that computer.
The whole Metal Gear Solid series.
Yes, absolutely.
No, you.
That was from acid.
You do not.
Actually,
yeah,
I
you
think-
do. You make those from
You
acid
see-
and LSD. You do not make those things from weed. You need to be tripping balls to make those games.
Acid made
Up.
Metal Gear Solid.
Up
They even
later.
named the game Metal Gear
You guys all
Solid.
acid.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't even. It was just Metal Gear Acid, wasn't it?
Yeah, Metal
Yeah,
Gear
it's,
Acid. There's Metal Gear Acid and Metal Gear Acid 2.
Yeah.
That's why
I owned
That's why I
both.
always laughed at the people who were like, "Oh, it's Metal Gear Rising. It's stupid that they changed the name." I was like, "They've done it before, you
dude.
dumbasses."
That and like
So many
They
people
do it
complained
all the
about that.
time.
they
It's
do it
actually
because
a-
it's a completely different gameplay type, and they don't want you to think it's Metal Gear
Like-
Solid.
Exactly, which it makes sense why
Yeah.
they changed the name.
It's a
Metal Gear
spin-off
Acid.
series.
Metal Gear Acid was what, a turn-based card game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they changed the name to Acid. I heard it was
I
good. I've
think
never
that's
played
it
it
for this
though.
section.
I got both of them.
Yeah,
I
Ken,
played
you
a
can go
bit
back.
of the
There's
first
nothing
one,
up
I
there.
really liked it.
It lets you go all the way up there, but there's nothing there.
Fred, have you
I
ever
just
seen
wanted
the,
to point out how dumb that
the
was.
digital graphic novel?
Fuck you.
Yes.
That's fucking
pretty
fantastic.
good.
Now
It's
you gotta go
really
check
fun.
all the evidence that you just found.
Good, you got the check mark.
God.
All of it.
Yeah.
Oh God, but it's the same stupid minigame.
That shit was good. The graphic novel,
Yeah.
that was extreme.
The Metal Gear Solid DGN was fucking fantastic.
Didn't they make one of 2?
They did, but I don't think it had an American release.
You didn't. I was thinking about it. Yeah, they didn't.
Fuck you.
Trend Micro.
You were just about to do that. You were just about to figure out what was in that shoe print.
They always tell me something right before I'm going
And
to
just
do
don't
it.
check it.
Well, no, they might have
This is-
something important.
They're trying to make sure that you do it. You just get fed up. You know what? I'm not doing it anymore.
I'm done. Nope. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Wow, you can barely even see the mark in that bottom one.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
can.
like all up in the purple. And
It's
blue.
all up in the purple.
All up in the purple.
That sounds like a
Cameron, I
bad
would like
rap
to say
song.
you've been doing this fairly quickly. Comparatively.
The minerals are
When
found
we
I
in
told you
Turkey,
guys I'm good at
which
crazy
is what
shit
they
like
use
this.
to make the mud for the baths. An acetone.
No, because when we did this, it was literally 2 hours of just
Nonsense.
what asbestos?
Alright,
we did
Well,
all
I think
that.
once we got past that 2 hours of like
Oh, then we
the
just,
initial finding everything,
well, that's what we got the hang of the game.
yeah. Well, not necessarily the
everything.
hang of it.
We got good at this game.
We did not get good at CSI the game.
We did.
We are experts. Unless the next episode after this one throws us such a curveball.
It won't.
I think it's everything.
Cameron, by the way, you should probably mash this episode up.
Why?
No. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like since it's episodic anyway. Mash it
But
up
then
this
people
episode.
won't find out what we all got.
They don't need to.